stuff in the room, your back.
Yeah, but if you know how to properly lift.
Okay, I don't want to smash another thumb there, so be
Okay.
careful. The Woodpecker router. What is that called?
Router sled.
Router sled.
Woodpecker router.
All right, guys. So this is my friend's Barry's setup here. Get out of the way there, Lisette.
Oh, sorry. Why did you put me down?
G'day, guys. So today it's an exciting day. I helped my friend Barry here to set up with a Woodpecker router sled flattening jig. And me and Barry, we did a lot of work this winter. He wants to do live edge slabs. So I got him all set up with the Festool. He's got a Festool vacuum. He's got the Festool router. And that's what he's going to be doing during the winter months. He's going to be doing live edge tables and sell that into an exotic store, I guess. Yeah. So and Barry's going to give you some business because he's going to make me cut the end square with my sliding table saw, and vice versa. This is my slab right now. This is burr oak. This is for a customer, and we'll be using Barry's router to flatten it. Oh, and by the way, this is Lisette. I gave her a shout out to her maybe 2 months ago.
Yes.
And her YouTube channel is One Woman's Wilderness. And actually now I'm jealous because she's getting more views than I do. So,
Suck it up, you heard.
whatever.
No. Do you have a tissue? You want a tissue?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
Right
a grown man.
Oh, okay. That's good.
But anyways, now she's on my video, and I will leave a link in the description to One Woman's Wilderness. She will also be doing a video on this, so it's our first collaboration.
Yes.
Awesome.
Let's get her done.
All right, guys, enjoy the video.
Okay, Gilbert, what is it exactly we're doing today?
So what happens is that it's a live edge slab, and when it dried, there's kind of a twist to it, and there's a lot of high and low spots. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these wedges here, and what we have to try to do is split the difference. Let's say there's one high spot over there, and you know, there's another high spot over here, so then we could put like a wedge here,
Right.
lift it up, and
To level it.
yeah, we kind of have to split the difference. Otherwise, if we don't, we're going to remove too much wood for nothing.
Gotcha.
And we don't want that slab much thinner than what it already is, because right now it's less than 2 inch.
Okay.
So if I can get it perfectly flat and maintain 1 3/8 inch, 1.5 inches, I'll be pretty happy with that.
Perfect.
So what I mean by the low and high spots, you can probably see it more. Like you see, there's a high spot right here. Let's look over there where there's more of a big warp over here.
Oh, yeah, I can see
So you
that.
see the gap? So that's what we're going to do with the router sled. See the big gap?
Absolutely.
So what we have to do is almost remove no wood at all right here. And right here we're going to have to remove like 1/4 inch of material, and you know, a little bit more material here. So probably we're going to lift this table a little bit here with the wedge. So instead of removing like 3/8 of an inch here, maybe we can remove 3/16 of an inch here and 3/16 of an inch here. And in the middle, we're not going to be removing anything.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to achieve here is a perfectly flat table when we're done. And we're going to do that in multiple passes. It might take like 3 passes because we don't want to take out too much wood in one pass. This slab.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't have to put it here because we
Okay.
can get too much of a big gap.
Just nice and snug, eh?
Just so,
So you don't have any.
just like this, eh?
Yeah.
Just tap it with your finger a little bit.
Perfect.
So we're probably just going to need 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Maybe
5,
cut it right on the wood.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. That should be good enough.
Slice it.
Pause this for a minute.
All right, so look at that.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Two-sided
Yeah.
tape on the
Well,
blocks.
it's
No clamps.
like
No holes.
the the instructions to the woodpecker jig, they give you these metal spikes, and they kind of go on a 30-degree, and then you have to put a screw right in your table. So can you imagine after you flatten 20 slabs, he's gonna have screw holes everywhere, and you know that's a nice table. If
To
you,
epoxy on
yeah,
too,
you
right?
can use this table to epoxy too,
Oh,
and
wow.
you've got a nice finish, easy to vacuum your dust after. So that way we'll never ruin the top by using the double.
That was a good idea you come up with.
Very
Yeah, sometimes I.
It was, it's a great idea.
All right, guys. So this slab is kind of thick, so we don't have the setting in the right hole, because if we route right now, we can do it, but the skirt here will really be squished. So we're gonna raise it one hole.
We're going down a hole, over or up a hole?
So we, but we're
Down should give us more height.
Yes, exactly. So
We're going down one.
We're gonna go down one hole.
So we're at the second last.
So, yeah. So we're gonna put it at the second hole here from the bottom.
Just before I put it in the wrong spot.
It's a good idea.
There we go.
Very quick adjustment.
Yes, yes. It's well, Woodpecker. They're known for their quality tools, right?
So why the name Woodpecker?
It's just a company. So well, they make tools for woodworking.
Oh, okay.
So Woodpecker likes to make holes in trees. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Maybe. I don't know how they came up with that name. All I know is the tools they make is just like top notch, and same as Festool. This is a Festool Router. They make the best. It's,
Nice.
yeah, it's expensive,
And the
but
bit is it?
yeah, Amana Tools
Amana.
make this bit, and there's carbide bits here, and when they're dull, you can just rotate the carbide, so Barry's gonna be good for a long time with that bit. So.
Sweet.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna make this is just a stiffener brace here. And that's it, so it doesn't take very long to adjust.
No.
So now you're gonna put that on the tractor, and you want me to move the tractor? You're good? All right, guys, so just showing you the basic setup here. We got the Festool, the CT48, okay? So again, we're in my friend's Barry's garage here. So he bought this vacuum especially to go on this big monster Festool router, the 2200, and which is attached to the Woodpecker slab flattening jig. All right, so with this setup here, Barry can flatten a slab as long as 11 feet long by 4 feet wide. So before Barry ordered the Woodpecker flattening jig, we knew that it could flatten 48 inches. So I built him a torsion box table. If you don't know what a torsion box table is, just type it on YouTube. There's plenty of videos. So basically it's just like a box, and so it's super rigid. The table is super flat, and it's easy to build. Anyways, so when Barry got the Woodpecker slab, we thought we needed a table 4 feet wide, but the router apparatus, router jig, whatever you want to call it, needs some clearance, right? So these rails here are actually just about 5 feet apart. So anyways, I had to put some extension wings on there, and we had no idea that this thing was like, it's over 12 feet long, I think. So that's why it sticks right out of the table, but it doesn't really matter. It's still gonna do the job. So yeah, anyways, again, we got the Woodpecker, we got the Festool router, we got the Festool vacuum here, the torsion box table, it's on wheels, and then we got another vacuum here, DUSTFX. So all right, guys, so we're gonna start flattening the slab now. Well, there you go, guys. We're all done. I think we made 4 passes. So I got most of it out. So yeah, there's a little spot here, but I can barely fill the dip here. So I'm gonna sand that aggressively with 40 grit, and I'm sure this will disappear. So there's a little bit here. Again, yeah, right here I don't even feel the dip. So yeah, that's nothing. A few burn marks here. That's because the Zet went too slow, right?
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
That's why you got burn marks. That's okay. It's your first.
Oh.
It's your first time. And yeah, so yeah, overall, very impressed. It's a perfectly flat slab now.
What did you do? Oh.
All right, guys. So yeah, we flattened this. This is really hard wood. It's white oak, and it took over 3 hours. But we were filming, and you know, we were taking our time. And I guess we could probably flatten that in less than 2 hours. And that's a 10 feet long slab. So my impression on that Woodpecker Slab Flattening router jig, I'm super impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, the slab is perfectly flat.
Yeah.
What do you think, Barry?
Amazing.
You're the proud owner of this flattening jig.
Yeah, amazing. It's
You're happy?
It's incredible, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
And the
that's good.
Festool Router too.
Oh, Festool. That's amazing tools.
And the bit. The bit's important.
The bit from Amana Tools, yeah, that's an awesome bit. And then there's carbides on the bits. I'll try to put the link in the description, so if people wants to buy that bit, then there's 4 carbides, and then you can turn them once one side is worn off. You can turn it 3 more times, and then you can just change the carbide bits when it gets dull.
Right.
Right.
And is that the first time you got a woodworking experience, or
No.
no?
I've done
Okay.
some woodworking, but not with this amazing woodpecker.
Woodpecker Slab Flattening router
Pro mill.
jig.
See, my French
Yeah.
is coming out.
Yeah, that's a pro mill, eh?
Yeah.
Pro
That's
mill?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the most
I-
expensive. I think it's what, 1,700 Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we can flatten 48 inches wide by over 11 feet long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least 11 feet.
I really like how it maneuvers. Like it was like
Performance.
performance was like
Yeah.
incredible. I
Yeah,
really
it
enjoyed it.
slides pretty good, eh?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except if you go put too slow, apparently you get burns. I didn't know that. He didn't tell me this, by the way.
The Festool sander there, the 6-inch Rotex sander with 40 grit, we'll take that out in no time at all.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And yeah, I just showed in the video, there's a few spots where you know, there's a slight dimple, but with the Rotex sander with the 40 grit, it'll take that out.
It'll take it.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, and then after 40 grit, we'll go 80, and then 120, and then 220, and then that's gonna be a beautiful slab.
Wow.
And then I'll epoxy it for my customer, and he
Awesome.
should be pretty happy.
Yeah, I
That's
think so.
good. For sure. My gosh.
So,
I'd love to have a table.
I give it the Woodpecker the
Oh
thumbs
my
up.
God, 2 thumbs up.
Two thumbs, yeah, 2 thumbs
Two
up
thumbs
for sure.
for sure. And yeah, thanks for showing me, you know. how to
Well,
do
you're
this,
welcome,
Yeah.
One Woman's Wilderness.
Oh, well, thank you.
So guys, don't forget, Lisette from One Woman's Wilderness. I will have a clickable link, and I'm also gonna have a link in the description below, so you can go and watch her video, because she did the recording as well. So
Yes, yes.
Awesome.
okay guys,
All right.
thanks for watching.
Bye.